My battery's died again. Someone needs to invent a camera or like an adapter so I can just plug my camera into the wall. Okay, that's your job. So I was asked to draw anatomy. I'm going to draw it more based on anime because that's what I make. And I can do realism, it's just I like to work off pictures and I don't feel like doing that. When you want to like actually do anatomy, like if you want to learn anatomy for yourself, like this is how I do it, okay? You should not get artist books, like don't get anatomy for the artist or things that are illustrated or whatever. You should get things with photos or like medical drawings maybe, or you should just go look up photos, because when an artist makes something, you see it through their eyes, you see their interpretation, so you're going to want to get something where you get to interpret it all on your own. But it's okay to look at other people's interpretations and go, oh, so that's how this person does it, but that doesn't mean that's how you have to do it, and maybe that's not how you should do it, because you know, I do things a certain way because that's just how I do them. Like I tend to exaggerate the spaces between fingers. Maybe you don't want to do that. Okay, so this is going to be based off anime. Now the first thing I think you should know about when I draw anime is I draw the head first completely, and then I do all the body anatomy. Baby, stop freaking out. My lizard's upset. Let's see, so trying to think. I was thinking. So what happens is if I do just the guidelines and I don't start drawing yet, you know, I don't start doing the face, I end up with like a realistic sized head. And in anime you need an enlarged head, so my anime people look weird because they have these tiny heads. So the first thing is the head. Oh, that came out too funky. Now when I draw heads, I don't know if any of you have ever done a skull, but you have your cranium thingy, I don't know, brain case, you have an eyeball place, orbit. Okay, so when I do this little weird blue thing, that's just me drawing where my person's brain is going to go. Because if you just make it a circle, you end up with very flat heads. And I notice that's what people do a lot when they draw, and then they'll also make the ear like really close. It's not that close, it's over here. I might do a face tutorial because faces are so important. So yeah, I have my head. Maybe I'll make guidelines. I'll put like, oh, this is the middle. Sometimes I do the little plus sign, sometimes I don't. Maybe I'll put this with the eyebrows and nose, something, whatever. However you want to do your guidelines, do it. Let's see. I think I'll make this a guy. I made the face kind of long. Kind of a guy. I'm gonna have to go over eyes a little. And now we have head comes out for the eyebrow ridge, and then it goes in, and then it comes out for the cheekbone, and then it goes in a little bit, and then it comes out for the chin, and then it goes back in. Just so you know, here's a big thing in anime, they'll draw stuff, oh, I'm so happy, that's my face, and they just attach it, like they just do a line up to the ear. They're completely cutting off this part right here. So I'm just warning you, people do that and that makes faces lopsided. It's okay, it's the style, it's just so you know that's happening. So be careful when you're drawing real people. So, and then maybe put hair. Hair. She asked me why I'm such a hairy guy. Okay, I don't know if you even saw that. Alright, so have that. You're going to have a neck somewhere. Then you're going to have a rib cage. Just so you know, I did some anatomy sketches at one point and they had like, you know, here's your neck, and then the rib cage came out like that, you know. And then they had the shoulders come out, because the shoulders kind of hang away from the body. It did something like that. So I'm just letting you know, sometimes I do it like that, sometimes I draw it as a box, depends on what I want to do. Then you're going to attach the shoulders. I think of everything as 3D in my head, so whatever. So that's where the shoulders are going to be. Here's my deltoid, bicep, tricep, elbow. Okay. That arm came out kind of long looking. Oh, that's because I usually draw more of the body first. Hip area. Just, you know, part of the chest sticks out more than the rest, even on guys. And how much of the collarbone you draw depends on your style usually, because some styles like to really accentuate it and some don't, but in reality it kind of depends on how skinny you are. That's one of those sorts of... Remember I was telling you how not everything needs to be outlined? That's one of those shadows that I just don't outline, or else it looks like the guy has boobs, or he's a bodybuilder like Dragon Ball Z. Okay? And then, let's see. I put a little slight bump, you can't see it. It's okay, you don't have to go like... No, don't do that. It's very slight, you may as well not even do it. But that's just where, like, that little bump guys get is. I don't know. I hate it. Everyone's like, I like the V. No. I don't like the V. Belly button. Belly button is lower than the elbows, but it's not in the pants, okay? It's not where it goes. Just you know, your middle finger tends to reach the middle of your thigh. So if that hand was open, it reached the thigh. What am I doing? His legs are gonna get chopped off. I measure from here to here. Yeah, his heels should be down here. Okay. So yeah, it's something like that. So your middle finger, if you it would be around the middle of his thigh, wherever that is. So that means that I probably made his arm a little too long. There, it's a little better. I tend to elongate this part because you think, oh, if I fold up the arm, you know, it should go like that. Like, here's my shoulder. So, but it's not, it's more like this. Here's the hand. See, I'm doing this thing where, like, you fold your arm up. Fold your arm up and, like, touch your elbow. I don't know, it's... Your bottom half of your arm isn't as long as the upper half because you have, like, your shoulder area there. So it's going to be a little shorter. Okay? I don't know. Use yourself for practice. Person has underwear. Because I can. By the way, I really like looking at muscles and stuff. I watch a lot of acrobat videos, so if you're all going, how do you draw anatomy? Well, I'm a circus addict. These legs are coming out terrible. But you get the point, right? I hope you do. Let's see. I think something is wrong. Better. And now his heels are going to fit here because I accidentally elongated his body. Okay, he looks a little better. A little. But that's like in general. You have your head, ribs, hips. And there's this whole thing about like, oh, your head fits 6 times in your body or something like that. It's different with every person and also depending on their age. Another way to, and then you measure. Oh, it came out like perfect. Just, you know, when you're measuring stuff, middle, by the way, and middle fingers. When you're measuring, you can do stuff with your pencil. Like, you can look at something like, look at this space right here. It is this big, and then on your drawing, I don't know, you'll measure something on drawing. Like, there's a way you can do it where you look at something and you go, it's this big, and then on my drawing, it's this big, okay. There's a way to do it. I don't really do that, though, so I can't explain it right now. Oh no, 10 minutes are up. Next!